Hello guys, alright, here is the second video I've been working on. I put it off for a while, but and now I'm gonna go at it right now. Just keep making them. Sorry if it was a bit delayed. I had a lot of work commitments, overtime work, and also I was changing my YouTube channel around a bit just to make it a bit easier for me for my mental health and stuff. So so this is I'm really happy to make this video because this is one of my favorite childhood games that I still love to this day. And to show my appreciation, here's a little video, or on that side or that side. It shows you I have the poster and also the game cartridge and complete as well. Yes, there's been so many awesome amount of coverage for this game back in the older days. You know, it's one of the greatest sequels ever made, period. And I'll tell you all about it in this video, or why this is the greatest sequel ever made. So here we go. Here are some interesting facts for you guys. This was released on the Famicom, first released in October 23rd, 1988. Also released was Play Choice 10 arcade version in July 15th, 1989. The NES version territories now for North America, February 12, 1990. And Europe, obviously UK, PAL, August 29th, 1991. The directors were Shigeru Miyamoto, absolute legend, Takashi Tezuka, also super legend. And it was the third best-selling NES game that triumphed with 17 million sales worldwide. Woohoo! And it also took 2 years to make, which is even better. The Wizard movie, released in 1989 as a comedy adventure movie, and it's an hour and 14 minutes. So the story goes, after his little brother Jimmy, Luke Edwards, the actor who played him, is put into a mental institution, and there's Corey, who's played by Fred Savage from the Wonder Years, breaks him out, and the pair run off together to California on their travels. Corey meets a girl named Hallie, I don't know how you pronounce that, but Jenny Lewis, and discovers that Jimmy's a master at playing video games. With the talents of his, he could easily win the top prize of $50,000 at Video Armageddon, where the three travelers hitchhike to the competition. The boys' parents hire a bounty hunter to track them down. This movie was critically panned for being a massive Nintendo commercial, so similar to like Ghostbusters 2, when Nintendo ruled the world, obviously from the stance of AVGN Jim Rolfe, if you want to go and see that review. My favourite scene in the movie, guys, has to be the video game Armageddon awesome set piece with the greys and the blacks, you know, the futuristic look, and it was so amazing when you saw a glimpse of Super Mario Bros. 3 coming down on the screen panel going like wee, and then the announcer starts doing like a WrestleMania sort of type announcer. It goes, here it is, Super Mario Bros. 3! And it was just so exciting because if you do not know, there was no internet back in the day of what Super Mario 3 would have looked like. And seeing the amazing gaming tip that blew my happy mind was how to get the warp whistle in the first world was freaking amazing. Do you guys remember in the video game playground when you were trying to pronounce Ninja Gaiden, Gin, whatever, but this guy actually says Ninja Gaiden? The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 is an American animated TV series. It premiered on September 8th, 1990 on NBC. It is the second animated series to be based on the Mario video game, following it from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show and preceding Super Mario World, and is loosely based on the video game of Super Mario Bros. 3. And it was released in September 8th to December 1st, 1990, developed by Reed Shelley and Bruce Shelley, and also was directed by John Grusht. Unlike its predecessor, this series dropped the use of live-action segments, warts, minions, and King Koopa's alter egos, featured an entirely new cast with the exceptions of John Stoker and Harvey Atkin, who reprised their respective roles as Toad and King Koopa, established a level of continuity in stories, and featured in the introduction of a set of characters called the Koopalings, based upon the same characters from the Mario games, with different names to their official counterparts. Episodes were divided into 2 segments around 11 minutes each, always opened by a title card featuring world map footage taken from the Super Mario Bros. 3 video game, and often featured the use of power-ups and other elements from the game. The only episode to not feature a world map footage is Cutie Pie Rocks, although Nintendo modified the character designs from the Mario franchise and flipped the shirt and overall colors of Mario. Dick decided to keep the character designs from the predecessor, but beginning with Princess Toadstool for President, Mario's hair color is changed from brown to white. Luigi's hair stays black, however the Shout Factory DVD cover depicts Mario wearing his modern colors from the video games. The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 focus on Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Toadstool, who resides in the Mushroom World. Most of the episodes revolve around the 4 characters' efforts to prevent the attacks made by King Koopa and the Koopalings to take over Princess Toadstool's Mushroom Kingdom. Like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, the show was produced by Dick Animation City, with the overseas animation being done with the South Korean studio Se-Young Animations Co. Limited. However, this show was co-produced by Italian studio, I don't know if I can pronounce this, guys, but Talia. It'll be on the screen. SPA. Hence the slight difference in the character design, which is fascinating. This cartoon was originally shown in the hour-long Captain N and the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 programming block, alongside with the second season of Captain N, the Game Master on NBC, whose format involved having 2 Mario Bros. Episodes with full-length Captain N episodes sandwiched in between all further airings of the series, separated from the Captain N When Weekend Today aired in 1992. I remember watching this cartoon show back in my old school days, of really enjoying the actual animation techniques, of how fluidity in movement can be achieved in cartoon animation. It was fascinating insight. And when I watched more of these cartoon episodes, I get more excited when I was very young, like going back from school, finishing my homework and watching this cartoon series, and watching a lot of their music numbers being really cringe. But that was the beauty of it in Nintendo, and they also did a Zelda cartoon show back in the day, as well as Captain N, as I mentioned, which was an interesting show that had a lot of characters, especially Mega Man, that sounds like he had way too many fags to achieve that voice. Yes, mega bad! Here is the interesting history about the SMB3 chip. Nintendo's custom SMB3 memory management controller, or ASIC for short, which is ASIC, to enhance the NES capabilities. The SMB3 chip allows for animated titles, extra RAM for diagonal scrolling, and a scanline timer to split the screen. The game uses these functions to split the game screen into 2 portions, a playfield on top and a status bar at the bottom. On the overworld map, the status bar doubles as an inventory for the items and power-ups. This also allows the top portion to scroll as the character navigates the stage, while the bottom portion remains static to display text and other information. Koji Kondo, born in August 13, 1961, is a Japanese music composer, pianist, and music director who works for the video game company Nintendo. He is best known for his involvement in numerous contributions in the Super Mario and the Legend of Zelda series of video games, amongst others produced by the company. Kondo was hired by Nintendo in 1984, becoming the first person hired by them to specialize in musical composition for the video games. Shortly after, Kondo was assigned as a sound designer on the 1985 game Super Mario Bros. His work on the game, especially the overall music theme, has often been cited as among the most memorable in video games. As I reminisce of the great songs of our youth, from the beautiful mind of Koji Kondo's music from the Overworld 1 theme, which I absolutely adore from this day as a huge Mario fan, because it's an upbeat, positive, excellent synth music that will make you scream for joy and give you river tears of happiness. It just gives me an instant time machine moment of when I was a youngster playing this game back in my old school. Released in all territories in 1993. This Super Nintendo version was updated with better graphics, better music chips, parallax scrolling, multiply physics and bug fixes from the NES version, which is really odd for that, so haha! But a great thing about this game, guys, is from the NES counterpart, you can actually save anytime you like, and also if you lose your lives, you can save as well, and you can save and quit, and then you can do something else. It's really cool. And I like this version a lot because I grew up with this on the Super Nintendo, and it's absolutely amazing, guys. So go and play it on the Nintendo Switch SNES Online app and you'll be very happy. That's also featured, guys. Also has a save state feature on the Nintendo Switch version. Super Mario Advance 4 SMB3 from the Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo. This is basically similar to the Super Nintendo version, but they updated with the GBA hardware of a 32-bit handheld. So it includes the several following enhancements. Basically, a scanny reader that allows you to use cards to update the game's gameplay challenge or enhancement, if you will. And also features Charles Martin, the voice of Mario in this game, and also include the other voices samples in this game, and also Screen Crunch. Nom! As I wrap up this excellent video, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been one of my passion projects that I've wanted to do for a long time. I never got round to it, but I finally made my dream come true, just to praise upon this great glory of this game. Nintendo have really done well with the past two excellent Mario games, and they went and they got a blender and started to put all the ingredients, and that's where you get Super Mario Bros. 3. An absolutely a greatest legacy game that will never die. And the amazing thing about this game, guys, which I did not know, if you watch the AVGN review of Super Mario Bros. 3, he said there's actually a lot of satanic imagery and symbolism in this game, which I did not know before. So that was quite fascinating. It had a massive anthem to the game. You know, you could praise upon its gameplay and excellent music, you know, great characters, simple design, and it was just shouting across through America saying Mario, 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 Mario. This is one of my all-time favorite levels from the Super Mario Bros. 3 game. Big world, sort of like Dave and Goliath going absolutely crazy. I bet Nintendo took a lot of magic mushrooms back in the day to create this level. But all joking aside, what I will say for the last bit, guys, is if you buy Super Mario Maker 2 on Nintendo Switch, you can create Super Mario 3 levels. So imagination, so endless possibilities. Thank you, Nintendo, for being the best developers of our time. And now Mario will say a few messages. Hey, thanks for watching my video on Super Mario. Woohoo! I am about to go to Princess Peach's castle to get some nice pasta ball and a pizza pie. And as Retrodude says, remember to please like, comment, and subscribe. Yippee! Woohoo! Aha! I will see you in the next awesome video. Take care, guys.